Okay, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. It's Lakshan's birthday today, so let's all celebrate him.
How do we celebrate him? I just want to figure that out.
Happy birthday.
Thank you
We
so
can
much.
all sing happy birthday.
You can do that also.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Lakshan.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Lakshan.
birthday, Lakshan. God
Thank you
bless
so
you.
much. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much.
Happy
Belated
birthday,
happy birthday,
Lakshan.
Madhu.
Thank you, Ravi.
Happy birthday, Lakshan.
Thank you, Ravi. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday, Lakshan.
Thank you.
All right, we'll get started. So today is a milestone moment. Guiding Light turns 5. 5 meaningful years of shaping coaches, nurturing community, and advocating for the profession. We often say that coaching transforms lives. And over these years, Guiding Light has been living proof, helping coaches discover their presence, elevate their practice, and create prosperity, not just for themselves, but for the ecosystems they serve. That's why our anniversary theme is so close to heart: presence, practice, prosperity. It's more than a title. It's a reflection of what has brought us here and what will take us forward. Over the next 1 hour, we will look back at the journey, celebrate the essence of Guiding Light, and share a glimpse of what lies ahead. 5 years is both a long journey and just the beginning. To truly honor this moment, let's start at the very beginning. The story of how Guiding Light came to be and the path it has taken thus far. Lakshmi?
I have not seen this video. You guys surprised me.
This was a surprise for you. Yes.
Nice, very nice. Beautiful.
How did it make you feel, Sri?
Fantastic. I didn't expect this. Yeah,
All right. So let's go through with the
fabulous.
journey. Yeah. So Sri, when you look back at 2020, when Guiding Light was founded, what was the vision that started it all?
Honestly, Madhu, there was no vision. Okay. 2020, March, I lost a consulting assignment. Before that, I tried setting up a coaching business a couple of times, failed miserably. Once in 2011, once in 2017, and then I said no more coaching. Went back to consulting, and I was working for a Indian-based startup as a full-time consultant. When the pandemic hit, I lost my job. Lakshan was there working as an intern. My income stopped. His income reduced to like 10% or something like that. And that's when we decided to start this coaching business again. For me, third time. For Lakshan, first time, only to put the food on the table and keep the lights on. We didn't have a grand vision. It was the only way that we could survive and move on with life. That's the honest truth.
Do we have a vision now?
If you ask, even now, I don't think we don't have a grand vision. The only vision that we have is we want to do the right thing. Right thing for the coaches, right thing for those who are coming to us for coaching, for those who are coming to us to get educated to become coaches. That's it. Do the right thing. It's a very small statement. We don't have a grand vision. That's the truth.
Okay. So Lakshan, we know that Guiding Light has been built on 6 core values, which are respect, authenticity, relationships, integrity, excellence, and empathy. Which of these values do you feel has shaped Guiding Light the most over the last 5 years?
I think it's very an easy answer, even though those values are, I mean, they all weigh the same, so to say. But if you were to ask which one really is the one that kind of stands out, it definitely would be relationships. Because if you saw the video also, it was a very fast video. I know we didn't have time, so I had to put something together. Um, seeing it start off with, him talking about him renewing his PCC, individual person. We started this thing together. And then slowly, more and more people started to join. And it suddenly became like this huge number of people, a lot of whom are here joining us today as well, right? So unless we it's not like we decided, hey, let's cooperate with this value of relationships. It just so happened to be the way it is. And without that, guiding that would just be two people sat in the house trying to make things work. We would not be where we are with everybody here, joining us to celebrate this 5th year.
Beautiful. So you work with so many coaches through level 1, PCC, MCC mentorship, and our exam prep programs as well. What moments stand out for you as highlights in this journey?
See, when we started this business, for the first 3 years, we only focused on coaching people who came to us either directly from the organizations or in their own, or I don't know, different people. Until then, we never thought of getting into coaching education until we started building a small community to support, because people reached out to me through LinkedIn looking for support. And then when that community started growing, there were a lot of asks which came my way. Before we put the level 1 cohort together for the ACC credentials, I had already started mentoring somebody for ACC and then through the PCC, parallelly somebody through MCC journey. And then suddenly I realized that I got pushed into starting a level 1 cohort, right? Today, we have run like completed 7 cohorts. We are on the 8th cohort, close to about, I don't know, Lakshmi will know the numbers. I don't know the exact numbers. We have not done, hundreds and thousands. We are not that kind of numbers, but very good numbers, good quality coaching is what we have provided. And for me, people who have never gone through any ICF accredited or approved coaching came to me, trusted in me, saying that we heard great things about you. We wanted to get the credentials. Somebody who came to get their ACC credentials to the portfolio path. Somebody who came to me for PCC credentials. These were moments, right? And then today, when we look at our journey, we are less than 2 years in coaching education, right? All credentials put together, I think there will be about 20, 25, I don't know, Lakshmi may know the numbers, who got their credentials. As we speak, close to about 100 people are getting trained or mentored or both. And then 7 MCCs in less than 18 months or 15 months. And this year alone, 6 MCCs, another 6 for sure. Okay, we just put the applications and waiting for the results. And this, you asked about the vision. When we started this company, we had no vision, right? And this is all happened because of that statement I made, do the right thing. Just do the right thing.
Seems like that's going to be the operative word for all of us.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Thank you for that. So Lakshin, the Coaches Circle has become the heart of Guiding Light with more than 340 members right now. What makes this community so special and how has it shaped the identity of Guiding Light?
So I think like aligning to what he kept mentioning about doing the right thing. One of the things that we believe when it comes to doing the right thing is to tell people the truth. And we made it a point to speak to pretty much every single person who wanted to join this community. Having put together other communities in the past, we kind of knew if we let it run itself, it's going to be a free for all, and people's personal agendas or professional agendas will come in the way. And we thought the only way to try our very best to make sure everybody adheres to the same set of principles or an ethos is to have a conversation with people and see if the way they are aligns with the kind of community we want to build. And every person that we've spoken to, 300 plus now, it's been that case only. And every additional person who joins us, I'm even more, what do you say, not stringent, cautious or careful that we can't let people slip through the cracks, so to say, because there are another 300 people kind of relying on us to uphold that standard. We do that honestly by telling the truth, saying, hey, the reason that we started this community is because of his story before 2020, which I don't want to go into right now, but the idea is that when he needed support in starting his coaching business or his coaching journey or whatever it is, he had no one to help him out at that point. No one to blame. The space was very different back then. It was the Wild West. People wanted to play their cards close to their chest. Don't blame anybody. It's just how things happen. So no issues over there. But when you have to kind of learn the hard way and learn from the school of hard knocks, and it takes you years to get to where you are. And when you're in a place where you can support people and be that role of guidance that you didn't have for yourself, I think sharing this story very honestly, openly with everybody, I think it really strikes a chord in everybody in different ways. I won't take names or examples of. There are so many people here as well who I've spoken to who really resonate with not even the work that we do, it's who we are. Because when I speak to them about the coaches circle, I say that it's something that's kind of independent of Guiding Light. It's for everybody. It doesn't matter what training school you've gone through, where in the world you're done your training, whether you've done it through a institute or portfolio or whatever it is. This is a place open for everybody, as long as the ethos is there, that intention of doing the right thing is there. So if you ask me, it is everybody here who has kind of not just chosen to join the community, but actively chosen to embody those principles for themselves, and kind of held us accountable in doing so as well. And because of that, there are some very beautiful relationships that have blossomed. The whole peer coaching initiative is something that started because people started to get to know each other. When we met, coaches in person, people started seeing each other as more than just a face they see on Zoom and a name on WhatsApp. They started to connect, and people are doing all these fancy initiatives that we are hearing about months after they've started it. So I think that's the way I'd like to answer that question.
Nice. Yeah, that captures the spirit of the coaches circle, and the fact that so many of us are here to celebrate this moment itself is a testament to what you just shared. Thank you for that.
Madhu, I just
So-
want to add one thing here. Everybody who has come into the coaches circle, they have interacted with one of us, either me or Lakshan or Ashwini, who is also part of the team. If somebody wants to join this coaches circle, they can't say, okay, this person wants to join, add this. No, it doesn't work like that. Everybody has to meet one of us. We have a conversation. We are open, transparent in the way that we want to set expectations. And then they come on board, because we want to be sure that they're coming here for the right intentions. We also had to let go a few people because they were not able to align to our ethos. Yeah. So we are not in a hurry to grow this community. 30 people we started on the 1st of December 2022. Ruben Gonzalez, my friend, 4-time Olympian, came to do the inaugural speech. He asked me, what is your vision? I said, I don't know. So it has grown to close to about 350 coaches. Do we want to grow it to 1,000? I don't know. We will do the right thing and we'll grow. Let it grow the way it grows. We are not chasing numbers.
Fantastic. So stories inspire us, but numbers give us perspective. I know you just mentioned that, they will happen, but still. And Guiding Light's journey is filled with both. So we'll make this a fun round. We'll do a quick rapid fire. And between the two of you, we'll see, who wins this session, this round. Okay. I'm saying session, so coaching focus. All right. Okay. Lakshan, ready?
Yep.
How many batches of level 1 program have you run so far?
We are currently running our 8th. About 45 people have been a part of our program so far.
You got that right. Okay. Sri, PCC mentorship.
No. 8 batches, all put together 45 people. It's
Huh.
not 45 people in the 8th batch.
Yeah.
No. That would
Oh.
be disastrous if I'm being completely honest. We won't be able to do
just
the right
wanted to
thing.
reconfirm that.
Yeah. Sri, this is for you. PCC mentorship, how many batches and how many coaches mentor?
PCC batches, portfolio path. I did only mentor coaching. I did about 4 batches last year plus beginning of this year put together. We have a level 2 pilot happening right now. How many people so far in the portfolio batches? 35, 40, that range, but I don't know the exact number.
That works.
Maybe about 7 PCCs, I think.
So we have 38 coaches mentor.
Okay, all right. Okay, the current level 2 pilot batch is about that number I know, that is 11.
Okay. What about MCC mentorship? How many batches and how many coaches mentor?
Uh, four completed batches. Fifth one is going on. I think about the one-on-one plus cohorts put together again around close to 40. I think it is a little more than the PCCs. I already mentioned 7 MCCs done. This year alone 6 MCCs and another 6 for sure by end of the year.
Lakshan, this is for you. How many coaches have gone through our ICF exam prep?
See, so I remember doing the numbers for this a few months ago because of whatever requirement was there. It is over 60. I got fed up at one point because I was counting all the number of certificates I've issued. I'm like, so something like 60 something.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's 60 plus. Okay. Looks like both of you are doing very well. I think my questions are very simple. Okay.
No, the numbers are small, so it's very easy to remember.
So Shri, this is for you. How many faculty have we onboarded?
Okay, I have to count. Onboarded, including you for the level 1, 3. And then we have Krishnan, who is doing the coachpreneur. Kavita was doing the career transition coaching. How much is that? 3 plus 2, 5. 5.
Forgot Rachel. Huh?
You forgot
She's
Rachel.
running a program right now as we're speaking. As we're
Sorry,
speaking right now, I'll tell her.
Oh, sorry, Rachel. Rachel is
I'll
doing
tell
the team
her.
coaching essentials. I'm sorry.
And she's on her second batch. So
Yeah, she's on the
Exactly.
second batch. Okay, ask the number in the first batch, I can tell you.
okay. What's the number on the first batch? That's easy.
Including the 3 of us, 8. Second batch is 5.
Okay. How many, Lakshan, this is for you. How many retreats and immersives have we done?
2 of each. We have 2 retreats. One is a Deepen Your Coaching one. We ran that once at Srimat and once in Rishikesh. And we did the coaching competencies immersive also twice. Once last year, once this year.
Seems like there's, there's no competition between the two of you. You're at the top of your game. What can I say? How many coaches on the coaches circle? Sri, this is for you.
I remember it definitely 340. It could be 345, 346, somewhere around that number.
Okay.
What is the number? 345.
I mean, I have it as 340 plus. I'm not counting.
Okay. Abhi will know the number, exact number.
Here, I wanted to give you all a free space, but you wanted exact number.
345. See, I got it
Rahul
right.
says
45.
345.
Oh, nice.
Thank you,
I would have got
Rahul.
that wrong. I thought 342, I would have got it wrong.
Okay. And now this question is for both of you. If you had to sum up all of this in one word, what do these numbers represent to you?
To me, it represents, in one word, no, faith.
2 words.
Okay.
One is trust. Other one is relationships.
Okay. So this segment is finished. We're going to move into the next one, which is the theme of our anniversary. So while these numbers showed us the scale of the impact that we're creating, but the spirit of guiding light, as we know, goes beyond these numbers. And it lies in the essence of how we coach, how we grow, and how we thrive. So that brings us to our anniversary theme. Presence. Next one.
Practice.
Practice. The
And
next one.
prosperity.
Prosperity. Thank you. So now we'll dive into what these words really mean for us at Guiding Light and for the profession. So Lakshan, this is for you. What made you choose this theme, and what does it mean for you personally as a co-founder?
What made us choose this theme? I won't say the actual answer. I'll give something more profound or deep. So what
I'll give
happened
the
is
actual
that
I'll give the actual answer.
so what happened is that when we were thinking about doing this entire celebration event, you're thinking of, okay, what should the, say, themes or topic or some yeah, let's go with theme for this thing be. We're kind of thinking about what that could be, and um, and Dad happened to speak to a couple of coaches, MCC coaches, who happened to live in our apartment, Priya Ramesh and Ramesh Sridharan. And as he was talking about this thing, they kind of mentioned this thing about, hey, if you guys haven't, are you thinking of a theme? How about the theme of, being a coach, or what it means to be a coach? And they were citing some examples of how a lot of coaches seem to be operating using the title of coach rather than what it means to actually be one, to embody and live as a coach. That's kind of what prompted us to consider that angle. And in conversations, this evolved into presence, practice, and prosperity. The reason for which is that it's like if being a coach, it's like, there are all these frameworks and models which use triangles, drama triangle and empowerment triangle, all these triangles, this is also like a triangle of what it means to be a coach, right? We have presence, we have practice, and prosperity. Presence essentially means doing the inner work, right? What it means to do the inner work, release things that are not you. One of the, say, examples I love using is when they say that when Michelangelo sculpted that sculpture of David, he looked at the piece of marble and he just removed everything that wasn't David. Right? When they asked him, how do you create this? He said, I looked at it, whatever was not David, I just removed that. David removes, right? So to me, presence is doing the inner work where whatever is not you, you kind of work on removing all of that so that the you actually emerges. The whole you, rather, right? So that is what presence means. That's the way that I understand it and share it. Practice is, okay, all this is fine, great, fantastic. How do I do something about it, right? Externally, coaching at the end of the day is a external modality as well. How do we put this to practice? How do we leverage this as a skill in various domains, right? You can coach businesses and families and individuals and kids and adults and everything. Right? The way it shows up is so multifaceted. That is what practice is for me. Prosperity essentially is, okay, once you do all this work, how do you set things up in such a way that you're able to sustainably continue to do this? Setting up a business, a practice, monetizing it, thriving as a coach, not just in terms of numbers and money, but also in terms of the impact and the community that you kind of build around it. Systems building, nice term. So to me, that's what these three terms mean. Presence is you doing the inner work, allowing your whole self to emerge. Practice is putting that to practice, doing something about it. It's going from the being to the doing, rather. And then prosperity is how can we kind of go beyond just us. That is the way that I understand this.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love how you used the triangle, and when you were talking about it, it almost felt like it's at the peak, and it's about when you do the inner work and then you reach that peak, then the foundation always is rock solid in terms of practice and prosperity. Yeah. Thank you, Lakshan. So Sri, over to you. We'll talk about presence. You're the king of presence. You teach presence in so many different ways. Every time we do a retreat, presence has a new meaning, an additional dimension, a new layer, and things like that. So how have you seen coaches transform when they truly embody presence?
So over the last 2 years, since I've started mentoring and then teaching coaching to those aspiring coaches and also coaches, I've started looking at presence as a state. Yeah. I think my definition of presence also is changing. Earlier, I used to state it is the state of being. Now, the last immersive that we said, okay, no, it's not, it is not state of being. As presence can be there in 3 different states, multi-states, like the way that the water can be in 3 different states, right? Anyway, so so we will, I mean, this is all too detailed, too technical. I'll not go there. What I've noticed about the way that my mentees have embodied presence is that in their presence, the client is able to go deep, without the coach doing anything, just being there. Sometimes 10 minutes of silence, sometimes 20 minutes of silence, sometimes 30 minutes of silence, where the client is able to go deep and deep and deep and pull out stuff and then get to a very deep level of awareness. And then they are able to see the transformation happening within them, right? So it's like in one of the cohorts, I think somebody asked me, what is the role of a coach? I'm like, okay, the usual definition, I said, okay, the role of a coach is a space holder, right? It's like you're just creating that cocoon for that, the caterpillar has destructed and it's come into a cocoon, and there's an insect which has got formed, and that space, that is what presence is all about, where they allow the client to do everything. So this insect which is inside the cocoon, it has to come out of it as a butterfly. It has to break the cocoon and come out, right? The only way that it can break is to strengthen their wings. So you have to allow the client to do all the work. If you feel sorry, if you decide to rescue, then you will break the cocoon and the insect will die. You may end up doing that as a coach as well, right? So be a space holder, allow the client to struggle. So that is what I have noticed in all my coaches who embody presence, and then the magic happening for the client. Long answer for a short question.
But you just added another dimension, so thank you. We've not heard this one before. All right, Lakshan, over to you. When it comes to practice, Guiding Light, we offer a wide range of programs, from foundational coach education to the more advanced mentorship and retreats. How do you think that these programs reflect our commitment to elevating the craft of coaching?
I can answer that in two ways. One is by talking about how the programs coming to be itself is one way of that happening. So every single program that we put out, under Guiding Light has come about because somebody has asked us to do it. Some people have just, very politely asked for it. Other people have threatened us. So it goes, that's a spectrum, right? So when it's polite request to threat. So when we put together our level 1 cohort, it's because of threat, right? The PCC, MCC mentor coaching also threat only. The retreats are more polite request. So it's like, in order for us to, when I think about the craft of coaching, it has come from the community itself, as pretty much everything else has. Us listening to them and coming up with all of these programs is one way of us kind of elevating that. The second way is that we are firm believers in investing in ourselves, always, like all the time. When time permits, we will invest in ourselves by doing some program or the other, retreat, immersive workshop, online diploma, as you know, dad has got his supervision diploma as well recently, right? So that is the way we operate. In order for us to give our best as coach educators across our programs, it requires us to be able to do it through lived experience. This theoretical teaching won't work. It can't work. People are not going to come to us for theoretical teaching. That happens. There are other sources to get that, right? When people are like, hey, I really, really want to understand these concepts at a very embodied level. Only if we had embodied it ourselves can we kind of first show what it looks like, and then second, also be able to not teach it, but help them learn rather, right? So every single program, the ones which are about coach education, the ones that are about coaches continuous development in terms of retreats and immersives, the ones that are about helping people clear the exam as well, because the exam is not easy, even the ones that are currently right now we're focusing on with respect to helping coaches leverage AI and technology moving forward, because that's a reality. How they can kind of understand some of the business fundamentals, if not all of them, because those are things you have to make your own. And even, how is it that I can, if I choose to pick the niche of, say, career coaching, how do I go ahead and become a career coach and set things up in such a way that business is coming my way, right? Now, I and Dad, we don't have lived experience in terms of active, career coaching or career transition coaching rather. When we don't have lived experience with respect to certain programs that we want to put out, because we've been requested to put that out, we find the best people that we can find to do that for us, right? Rachel is one person who we've collaborated with to put together this team coaching essentials program. Reason being, one, she's accredited. Two, she's got 6 years of actively running, engagements with team coaching, with real clients, real teams, real havoc and chaos. And she's come out of that a better coach every single time. And it's a very different experience learning from people who have lived experience and wisdom that flows as a result of that. People who can teach not from what the book says, but saying, yeah, I did that, I screwed up, don't do that. It's a very different degree of learning you get when people can very openly, honestly say that. Of course, along with the fact that these are people who embody the ethos of what we embody as well. So it is listening to what people want, making sure that we have the lived experience to share our knowledge or wisdom rather. And third is to find people, in case we don't have the skill ourselves, to find people who also embody what it is that we stand for. And when we can't say elevate the craft of coaching ourselves at some capacity, we get other people who we can vouch for to do the same in our behalf, on our behalf.
Shay, do you want to add to that?
Yeah, I want to add to that. What Lakshan said is right. All the programs that we created came through a request somebody made in the community. There's also one program which came as a request but never took off. In fact, I collaborated with one more ACC, IMP grad, and another friend of mine, IMC grad, branding expert, and all of that. We got when we designed, we had involved a lot of people to give input and we designed, but it didn't take off. So it is also okay. So what I want to say is that when you design a program and launch, there is no guarantee that it will just take off. Sometimes it may not take off also. So maybe the time is not right, park it. When the time is right, we'll dust it and get it back. In fact, the team coaching thing, the request came to me saying that, hey, we want to, you're such a good teacher. I said, I have no knowledge about, I don't know what team coaching is in the first place. Maybe I need to sit and understand what team coaching is. Luckily, Rachel was under my mentorship for MCC, and then when she got the MCC, and then I spoke to her, she said, I have never done training. Shrikant, how do I do this? I said, okay, lived experience, share it. Good enough, and we'll figure it out. And I think that's the way that we operate.
Yeah, we are not at all scared of falling flat on our face, because we've fallen flat a lot. We're used to it now. That's the truth.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage. So finally, Sri, this is about prosperity. Most of us struggle to sustain ourselves financially. This is a space that we're not familiar with. How has Guiding Light helped coaches not just survive, but thrive? And what's your philosophy around prosperity?
See, prosperity is a mindset. That is what it is. I notice a lot of coaches, they go invest a lot, get their credentials. When they're not able to get work, they will go get another certification, other certification, other certification, right? This mindset of chasing certificate has to stop, and they have to start talking to real people who have real problems. Okay. Now, oh, I have got this certification, people should come to me. That mindset has to change, right? You truly have to believe that this universe is abundant. There is a space for me. There is no one like me. People who are looking for me will come to me. But for that, you have to put yourself out there and let people know you're there. Okay. So that is one thing that I wanted to share here, talking about prosperity. And the other thing is, if you are expecting somebody to pay you whatever that you are offering as a service, be also willing to pay somebody else to keep you sharp and in a mindset that you're always in that growing trajectory. If you're not willing to invest in yourself, and if you're expecting somebody else to come and invest in you, then it may not work. Lakshan knows, I mean, I think we have shared this many times. We have not had money. We have swiped credit cards to enroll for programs, believing that this particular thing that we do is going to put us in another orbit. Sometimes it has worked, sometimes it has not worked. If it does not work, just shove it and move on. You have to be willing to do that, invest in yourself.
Reminds me of the circulatory nature of money.
Exactly. It has to keep flowing.
Yeah.
If you get stuck in one place, it will start shrinking.
All right. So now let's move into the future of Guiding Light. Of course, nobody knows the future, but we'll look at what the current plans are that are going to, get executed and will turn into the future that we want. So if presence, practice, and prosperity have defined the last 5 years, the question now is what will shape the next 5? So we'll look ahead and hear what's in store for the future of Guiding Light. Pri, over to you. Tell us what's coming up.
Difficult question, Madhu, honestly. Do the right thing is the statement that I want to stick to. In the process of doing the right thing, 2 things have happened. One is, of course, I've been through a very rigorous training to become a coach supervisor. It was a 9-month program. One of our level 1 cohort candidate this year when we finished during the hybrid. They brought a question. I felt it was not related to mentor coaching. It needs a supervision intervention. I wrote to ICF saying that we want to introduce supervision into our ICF level 1 program. They immediately gave an approval. So I think, I'm not sure, somebody has to verify this and tell me. This must be the only level 1 program available in the country which has coaching supervision, group coaching supervision plus one-on-one. Before that, we already introduced the coaching supervision for our level 2 pilot batch. So we will start running multiple batches starting next year. One good thing that happened is, I hope Ravi Kuke is there in the call. Ravi Kuke is one of my ex-colleagues from Microsoft. He quit Microsoft, he got into farming, and then he wanted to become a coach. He went through one of our level 1 programs. He's become he's not got his credentials yet, but he's practicing. Through him, I mean, he got in touch with another ex-colleague from Microsoft. They are running a company for staffing, AI enabled. We just signed the agreement and the MOU about a couple of days ago, where we will provide coaches for their candidates, primarily around career coaching. Right? So this is one thing that happened. Yesterday, I was talking to another MCC. They have a platform. They wanted to see whether we can work together. So I don't know whether it will materialize or not. I have no idea, but future is looking like collaboration. We know that we alone cannot create a huge impact. The impact will come through, for example, when I put the level 2 program, I said I can't do this alone. I'm going to collaborate with a few of my MCC mentees who already got the MCC credentials, and then they will come and run the programs for us. So similarly, we will look at doing a lot of things through collaborations. If you ask me right now, what all do you have for the next 5 years? Honestly, I don't know. But the underlying theme is that we will scale and create impact through collaboration. Lakshan, if I missed anything, please add.
Yeah, a couple of things I want to add also is the fact that I think we're fairly well known or recognized in the south of India. We want to kind of start letting people know of our existence in the north of India as well. While people know of us through the coaches circle, and it's so humbling when people reach out to me saying, "Hey, I heard about the coaches circle from so and so person. I would love to join." And I get into a call with them and they tell me their story. It's amazing. It's lovely because essentially it's an invite-only community. So I know that there are people who are silently like watching us or familiar with what we do. We kind of want to go and show up more over there. I feel like we're showing up a lot more here. We want to start showing up physically in a lot of other places as well. We kind of because of some logistical technical difficulties, we have not been able to travel outside the country. Hopefully next year we'll be able to do that as well and start meeting people from outside the country who have been looking forward to meeting us for a long time and see what comes out of that. Again, relationships has been the lifeblood of this initiative of Guiding Light, let's call it that. We want to see what else can come out as a result of that. Speaking of collaborations, in terms of, again, prosperity is another one of the more important aspects of becoming a coach. Like you get trained, you invest a lot of money, and it's a lot of money that you invest. You want to be able to make it back at the very least, if not, make a very comfortable living doing that as well moving forward. So right now we have the Modern Coachpreneur run by Krishnan and yourself, Madhu. But there are other couple of programs that are coming up. I mentioned the career transition coaching program that Kavita Neil is going to put together. The next few months, I think people will be informed of that. And Krishnan and you are collaborating on another program called Quantum Coach, which is predominantly about helping people with the business aspect of coaching, not so much the AI aspect of it as the previous one was. So these are a few things that are coming to mind immediately when I think about the future. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think.
Yeah, I just remembered one thing. So Kavita's what Kavita is going to run, we already got the approval from ICF about a couple of weeks ago. Because we got busy with the anniversary celebration, we just paused it. We will make an announcement. We will do a masterclass. Then most likely we will launch the program sometime in mid-November. The program is approved for 20 CCs. Quantum Coach, approval will come anytime soon. It's a 10 CC program. So we will run multiple programs. I don't remember. So multiple things that we will do. If anyone has got a great thing to offer, we will look at the merits of it and then we will do it. Lakshan mentioned about for
also,
logistical.
just one sec. Also, guys, don't just throw out ideas. Ideas are a dime a dozen. Please also be willing to commit to make it a reality. Okay, don't you have to do the manifestation also.
Lakshan said that for logistical reasons, we were not able to get out of the country. That's only for him. I can get out of the country. I was there in Sri Lanka last week. Got to know that Sri Lanka is running an ICF conference in Colombo. 24th, 25th, I'm going to be there. And met Lakshan's senior from college. He got very interested. Apparently, he has already gone through a coach training program by one of the well-reputed institutes in the country in India. So he offered saying that, hey, if you're planning to do something in Sri Lanka, I will be willing to anchor it for you. So something can happen in Sri Lanka. We don't know. We don't know. We'll keep talking. If something is viable, we'll do it.
Oh, just one more thing. Speaking of launching things, one thing was supposed to have gotten launched today, but because of
oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, so basically we wanted to launch our new website today. We'll technically have it running a couple of days prior so that we can launch it very, what do you say, without any worry today. But the people are working with, there's some personal health difficulties from their end. So we've kind of allow them to take their time with the website. We're not rushing it. We were initially rushing it because we wanted to share everything with you guys today, but we thought, hey, no, like health is important. We know what it feels like to go and then crash and burn. So that's one thing. Please expect a fully functional website in the next couple of months or so. The idea basically is that over the past 5 years, specifically past 2 years that we've been into coaching education, there is a lot of work, a lot of sessions and resources that we kind of combine and put together that is not available in one place. So people kind of have to scour everywhere else to get these resources. We wanted it to be this one hub where everything that you need to know about ICF coaching education, and everything that we have learned over the past how many years we've been in this space, we want to collate all of that and put it in a very, very accessible way for people to kind of go ahead and watch anything, read anything, and get a gist of what it is that they need to know. Also, because like we keep getting asked the same question again and again and again, we get fed up of answering it. So it's just easier for us to put it on the net and say, go figure. So that is also a efficiency reason. So that's one more thing I want to share. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so we're at the end of this segment, but we have something special. Do you all want to, Sri, do you want to bring up what we did for ICF Pune, and then we'll play the video.
I'll bring it up.
Yeah. But as to how Guiding Light sponsored the ICF Pune.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, talk
So
about
ICF
that.
can share that.
Yeah,
and then I
sorry.
will.
Yeah.
ICF Pune, they they did an event about a week ago, 21st and 22nd. They did a virtual event called Roots to Wings and Roots and Wings or something like
Roots
that.
and wings.
Yeah, unfortunately, I couldn't attend because I had to go out of the country for some personal emergency. When they reached out and said they were looking for sponsorship, and I said, okay, we got excited. I got very excited, saying the first time we are getting an opportunity, and we had some money to sponsor. So we were the associate sponsor for the event. So they wanted us to give a 1 minute video. I'm like, we are scrambling to see what is that we are going to do as a video. And finally, Lakshan put up some video. Maybe Lakshan, you want to bring it and show it to them.
In coaching, moments matter. The pause before a question, the light in a client's eyes when a new possibility emerges. At Guiding Light, we create more of those moments. Co-founded by father and son duo Srikanthan Kumarasamy and Lakshan Srikanthan, we are an ICF accredited firm shaping coaches with skill, ethics, and presence. From level 1 education to ACC, PCC, and MCC mentorship, to supervision, retreats, and masterclasses, we've mentored 300 plus coaches, guided 30 to mastery, and this year alone celebrated 6 new MCCs. Our global community, the Coaches Circle, brings together 350 coaches for shared learning and growth. Our values: respect, authenticity, integrity, and excellence. Our promise: to walk beside you, holding the lantern steady, guiding light, coaching at its finest.
Awesome. All right. So thank you, Sri and Lakshan, for walking us through this journey, past, present, and the foreseeable future. Guiding Light has always been it's been much more than programs and credentials. It's been about people. It's about presence, practice, and prosperity lived every day to the coaches in our community. And now, as we begin our 10-day anniversary series, we invite you to join in, to learn, to share, and to celebrate. Each masterclass and panel has been designed as a pay-forward gift to the profession we all love. That's it. Thank you. So we've managed time very well today. So we have 26 minutes for us to engage. So anybody who wants to share, tell us how you're feeling, what it means to you, how far you've come in your journeys, and anything that you want. Go for it. You can unmute or raise your hand and then.
Come on video,
Yes, please.
if possible.
It's a free for all now. Huh?
Yes.
I'd like to say something. It's the first time, so I'm happy to make a fool of myself because there's no baggage. uh, but I want to start by just thanking Shri. I think we briefly worked in Microsoft, and it was such a pleasure to work with you. I must say, this is the first time I saw Shri smile so much for just a matter of 1 hour because he's always known to be a serious person. So that's changed. So Yeah, I used to always fear him when he was in Microsoft. So probably that's your vision. Um, but I'm just happy to and humbled to be here. I think it was a really nice session today. And it takes a lot of courage to uh, tell people that you failed so many times and you got through so many difficulties and started. And something came to my mind, which I want to share is I think when you hit rock bottom, there's only one way to go, then that's up.
Up.
And I guess that's where guiding light is going. I'm just happy to be here. And I want to say that the only reason I even got to know about you is that video that Lakshan just played, because I was part of the Roots and Wings. Yeah, looking for roots, I found the guiding light, which is very funny. But yeah, um, really good to be here. I'm still trying to learn, share stuff. A lot of birthdays. So yeah, I got mixed up. I thought Lakshan was 5 years old, but then I realized it's the guiding light. So somebody's birthday, somebody's guiding light. Really good for what you all have achieved. I think it's so nice to see all those the photographs, getting bigger and bigger as you grow. It tells a story about your passion. So you have great work, and you're giving so much back to the society. Um, and yeah, I've kept that open invite that if you ever come to Australia, you know where to stay. Um, I won't charge you too much, but since I know you so well, um, but yeah, you have a place here if you ever come here. And yeah, I think for me, I wanted to share that with all this experience around, for me, it was a pleasure to finish my PCC today. Coincidentally, I didn't mean to spoil your the limelight. Yeah, it was a awesome experience. And I shared some thoughts. I thought I'll give back to what I've learned. But yeah, I was so bad in my PCC that I had to do it twice. This is my second time. Hopefully, I stick around with it this time. Uh, Good experience. Yeah, I just realized after the exam that I probably need therapy myself. It was so disturbing. We are happy to be here. Really love the work that you're doing. Such humble people. And yeah, just wish you all the best. Even if you don't have a vision, I think that itself is a vision, because you don't limit yourself to anything. So all the best. And Lakshan, I think it's really nice to see the next generation lead the way, because yeah, I don't think it's AI. It's We still need human intelligence in this space. So all the best to you. I'm really happy to be part of this, and you guys are doing a good job. Thank you.
Thank you,
That's it.
Vaidin. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much, Arvind.
Thank you,
And
Vaidin.
congrats on your credentials.
Yes. Yes, Sunny.
Hi, hearty congratulations to all of you at Guiding Light, even the ones who are working silently behind the scenes. It says a lot about who you all are um, by the very being. Um, I've never come across anyone who's so humble, so grounded in their being and the connection with the divine, in the coaching space at least. And last year, when I met Shrikant on the 14th of February, I was wondering what the universe is calling me um, towards. And it was Valentine's Day. And I chose to meet him along with a group of coaches on that day, um, leaving everything aside. And what unfolded for me was really, really, really amazing. Um, I didn't know how to pursue my PCC. I wanted to pursue my PCC. I was sitting with a lot of doubt, low on confidence whether I'll be able to make it. I had no clue how to go the portfolio path, which I really wanted to explore. I was told that it's not for exploration because it's very challenging. But I feel so blessed that I took um, the opportunity to meet Shrikant last year. And that's where my journey began. And by September, I received my PCC through the portfolio path, all thanks to his guidance and mentoring. And I don't know where the doubts and doubts vanished within a couple of weeks after I started mentor coaching with him. Even after I enrolled for the mentor coaching, I had still some doubts. So that next couple of weeks of my interactions with him really boosted my confidence, and to be a part of the mentor coaching journey, some of the retreats that Shri has done, it has helped me evolve as a human being itself, not just as a coach. And it's just added so much to my a way of being. So who I was completely different last year to who I am right now. I feel more grounded and more supported by the community that they've created. And I really feel blessed and joyful and grateful. I feel so many emotions that are really so wonderful within me. And the opportunities that just lie ahead for all of us as we continue this journey. I'm currently on my MCC journey with Srikanth, and the journey is just begun. I can't imagine how I'll be next year. So thank you very much, Shri, for all that you do. Your simplicity is an inspiration for me. And of course, like you shared, you hit rock bottom and then you rose. And I see that resilience in you, which is a big, big, big inspiration for me. As I've been through a lot of challenges in the last couple of years, and specifically the last 1 year. So you really inspire me. And Lakshan, I really admire your wisdom, as I've always shared with you. You're young, but then your wisdom really, really stands out. So I'm really grateful to have crossed paths with both of you. And Madhu, I have lots to share with you. Over the last 1 year, we've become so connected, and I feel so blessed that I have the opportunity to be coached by you, and the opportunity to focus on my health right now. So thank you very much to all of you. I feel really grateful and blessed. Thank you.
Thank you, Sunny. I thought
Thank
you
you
were
so
going
much,
to mention,
Sunita.
yeah. Sunny, I thought you were going to mention about Shri's seriousness. I thought you were going to agree with Freuden.
Yeah. I actually take credit for that, because I always push him to smile more.
Yes, Rahul.
Firstly, sorry for the delay. Just a second, I'm so sorry. Yeah, sorry for the delay. I was stuck over something else. And secondly, congratulations, Lakshan, Shri, and Madhu for 5 years. It's not something simple to do after all what you've been through. So I don't know how, I can't recollect how I came, in touch with you all. I don't know. Is it a session online, or was it something Lakshan posted on LinkedIn, or Madhu posted on LinkedIn, or Shri posted on LinkedIn? Because Shri always keeps messaging me about PCC. Like, I'm not yet there yet. I need some moolah, and it's slowly coming through coaching. So once I get there, once I have the ability to invest, I would definitely reach out to you. And yeah, we had a session about the portfolio path as well. But apart from that, I was just like, oh, these people are in Bangalore. They're having lovely retreats in Bangalore. When can I go to Bangalore? I miss Bangalore. Actually, been there for like 5.5 years, and it'll be amazing to get there and be with them. And then the time came, and you guys came to Chennai. So that was amazing to meet you all in person. And what Lakshan shared with you all today was shared across lunch table at that place where we had the retreat. So he said how they started this and how it failed initially 3 to 4 times, and then the last how it propelled forward. This very, very inspiring to listen. And yeah, I just love that positivity you all have. And I could see that everybody who not just joined today, but are talking or are a part of guiding light, they actually are the guiding light within and outside for others too. It's just been an amazing, I feel really privileged and honored to be a part of this lovely group. And yeah, it's such a wonderful and inspiring journey. And yeah, initially when I thought, okay, I am bald, Srikanth is also bald. So what if he's going to boss me over? What if he's going to be, what if he's going to be my boss? He says, hey, so what do you think? You're bald, so you can answer me. But, yeah, but when I met, it was like completely opposite. And it was like Srikanth coming to me and saying, hey, what's up? How are you? And everything. And it went really well. So thank you. Thank you so much. And wishing you and the team the very best. And looking forward to meeting you all again.
Thank you, Rahul.
Thank you so much, Rahul.
Yes, Anshul.
So I'm really at the early stage of my coaching at this point in time. But I think so, the universe got me to all of you. It was around April this year when I started thinking, okay, I've done a little bit of career mentoring. Now I need to up my game. That's where ICF started happening. I started going randomly here and there, talking to a lot of people. I'm grateful for a few people whom I don't even know. It was just through LinkedIn I got in touch with them and they started guiding me towards Coach Srikanth. I met Coach Srikanth around May. The first thing Coach Srikanth said, okay, let's meet up face to face. And he just said, okay, we'll have lunch together. That was the first thing that struck me, like how open Coach was. We met him. I met Coach and Lakshan, and they spent a lot of time. They spent around an hour with me and understood how things were. We went for lunch. Then the bill came, and I just let me give it across. Coach said, my PIN code, I pay. Now, it's not the payment part of it. It does nothing at all compared to that. It's just the gesture that coach had. Um, I had met few other coaches earlier also. It was a complete opposite thing that happened. So one thing, how coach was so open, Lakshman was so open about stuff that gave me a lot of confidence in going around it. Um it's always so humbling to meet them. Like in the entire journey, all of them are saying we failed. Who says that? Nobody says that. Coach also never sold me anything. He said, this is what it is. Think about it, have questions, get back. That did not happen. A lot of people, in a different way altogether. The approach was completely different in that case. Um, it's so, I don't know that it's so warming to meet both of you. Um, Rakshan and Madhu, thanks a lot for all the guidance that you do. I remember it was yesterday. I had a call. I was nervous about it. I just sent out a message to Lakshan, Madhu, and Sarvajot. All of them immediately helped me. Ashwini also immediately. There was a call. Uh, Lakshan gave a voice message. It was a masterclass in itself. Madhu was so expressive about things. How do you go about it? Sarojo shared her experience, and this is how you go. So it feels so welcoming. Thanks a lot for creating this space for me. And in that case, you're not only making me at least a coach at this point, but at least personally also I've grown a lot and learned a lot from all of you. Thanks for allowing me to come into this. Thanks a lot for that, and all the best.
Thank you, Anshul.
Thank you so much, Uncle. Thank you so much.
Yes, Ravi. Ravi?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Coach Kuke.
Somebody told me I need to look a little more professional with my look. So I said I will put a coach Kuke at the back. Yeah, first of all, first things first, congratulations to Lakshan and Srikanthan for the 5th year completion. And my association with Srikantan goes way back to 2003-4, I think. So
2004.
2004. So we've been together. And I don't know why people thought you were so serious. We always used to laugh, Sri. I don't know if it
I
was
know.
me.
I know.
I seriously don't know why people think you're serious. I never thought so. Maybe. So, congratulations once again. And, like you did mention about that Curator, partnership. And I think you also mentioned about your vision to do a little more on the collaboration side. I think that's a brilliant idea. And it's not just because you can't do it alone. I think coaching as from a coaching perspective, so much that I've learned so far is that there is so much more to do beyond just the ICF part of it that needs to add on to coaches and the coaching education. So that's a great move. And if there's anything that I can do to contribute, please let me know. I'm more than happy to be part of it. Right. Happy birthday again, Lakshan, and belated birthday again to Madhu.
Thank you, Ravi.
Yeah, thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
Coach
Ravi.
Cookie.
Coach
That's what
K, thank you.
we're gonna call you like that from now on.
Coach K. Coach
Until
K.
Coach K. Go and be all yours.
Well, there's honestly so much I can say, but the one thing I'm observing is everybody has so many beautiful stories which are being shared that are bringing me to realize that I too have a story. And I think that's what really is the bedrock of this community, your company. Congratulations once again. Madhu, you are so articulate, so well done on everything you've done today. I think when Shrikant earlier said the word relationship and trust, I think those words really connected with me because my first introduction to Shrikant was also, through a Zoom call, but it wasn't a business call. It wasn't a call where I had an expectation, or I don't think even he did. He just wanted to get to know me, and it was a mutual connection we had, which is honestly the way we meet people, isn't it? I read something yesterday about, where deep friendships are made, and they're often made when both parties are struggling through something or trying to build something. It's not, having a fancy coffee somewhere. So I think when Shrikant meets somebody, I don't know whether this is true, but I feel he looks into what does that person need, or what are they struggling to overcome. I deeply believe he does this. And I think that's where he said to me, do you want to join this group? No pressure, you can grow on your LinkedIn, and it all started from there. And I think that's when he also recognized, I think she should meet Lakshan and they should have a conversation. And what Lakshan and I share today is maybe people know or don't know, but we collaborate. Again, the word collaborate is such a big word here, which is actively happening. I speak to him literally at least 2 times a week, if not more. And it's an active live thing that's growing. And so everything that was spoken today, I can vouch and give testament to that. They've helped me connect with other coaches. They also have one more thing, which is beautiful, which is when they recognize that you have something special in you, they will push you to embody that in a bigger way, whether it's you collaborating with a third party, or you're encouraged to give, a masterclass in something that your speciality is. I'm a teen coach, but I can't say, and what I can say with full guarantee, I've become a better teen coach in the presence of Guiding Light. And they haven't done anything specific. They've just enabled me to really believe in myself. I'm also currently on my MCC journey. So I think all those things put together in less than 3 years that we've known each other. I think, Shrikant, I still don't know whether it was 22 or 23, but anyway, it was.
It was end of 22.
Yeah.
I met Shrikant with hair. He eventually turned bald. Lakshan had
You're
a
right.
lot of hair when I met him.
Yeah.
Face from his hair. He's groomed himself beautifully. And but the people, the souls both remain the same. And of course, once again, congratulations, happy birthday, Lakshan, and may you be blessed and continue to bless all of us, because that's what you are, a blessing for us.
Thank you so much, Goldie. Just before we get to Polami, I just want to let everybody know that there are a lot of people who are kind of seeking guidance on how it is that we can go about coaching teenagers, people who are not adults yet, and the approach is very, very different in terms of how you start an engagement. On an engagement level, it's fairly different. There's a lot of people who are curious about that and are very interested in that nowadays. Polami is one of those people. Goldie is going to be doing a session with Dr. Kavita on the 16th of September. This is the second last session. If you're someone who wants to understand what it is that makes coaching teenagers so different from coaching adults, and what are some unique approaches you need to take with respect to coaching people who are, the next generation of people, please absolutely tune into that. It's going to be a lovely session. I know it, even though I haven't seen what behind the scenes work these guys have been doing, but I know it's going to be something amazing. Knowing how they are, yeah. So please, if it's something that is very interesting for you, please make it a point to join us.
And also to watch Mind the Gen Gap, that Goldie and Dakshin have been collaborating over so many months. They're in season 2. They've done some incredible conversations. I think all of you will benefit from most of those conversations. They're very relatable. All of us, whoever have children, something that is something that we will all benefit from. They have a very different take on what it means to have conversations across generations.
Yeah, thanks, Madhu.
Yes, follow me.
So I think a lot of people who spoke before me, they have covered everything possible. And I also thought Coach Sri was really a very non-smiling person.
Terrible reputation.
Hey, Roydin, what is going on? Yeah, Roydin, what is going on?
I was just telling this to Tanushri today. Anyways, I am also in the starting journey of being a coach. I'm in the similar cohort of Ankur, and somehow I did a lot of research before taking this path. I've been a mentor for quite some time, but when I thought of taking up coaching, I was very skeptical if this is something which I can do, and I think the universe actually put me in touch with coach because. I spoke to a lot of people. I spoke to a lot of institutes. Nothing was clicking, and somewhere I couldn't feel that I can commit to it. Sorry, my kid is blabbering in the
It's
background.
okay.
So when I spoke to coach, the first thing he said was, "Let's get on a call," and we spoke for about 30 minutes. And he had also invited me to his office to meet him and Lakshan, but with the kid, I couldn't plan to travel. So I got on a call, and somewhere he convinced me that I can do this. That is his aura. And the thing what I felt after the call was I can trust this person. That was the first thing which I felt, that sense of trust, that yes, if I want to be engaged with this group, and I can trust this person, they're not going to some way harm me. So that was the first feeling, and I still that was, I think, 6 months ago, and I still believe in that, and I can see it, and everyone in this group is so helpful. The thing which Lakshan was mentioning about coaching teens, I had reached out to him, and he spoke to Goldie, and I guess me and Goldie never spoke in the past, but she was very kind to help me right away. So this is the power of this whole group, I would say, the power of community, and I hope I can stay engaged with this, and many more congratulations, and hope we see guiding light spread to the world, and we are going to celebrate the 10 years soon.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank you
much.
so much, Polami.
Okay, so we're on top of time. Anything that anybody wants to say? One word.
Madhu,
Yes, Lakshan.
I would like for you to end this session today by reciting a poem that
Okay.
someone has written.
Rekha, is it?
Sorry?
Is it Rekha?
I am not allowed to share the name. So I
Oh.
won't share names.
Okay.
I'm not going to recite. I don't want to ruin it. So I will have you do it. I will share the
Okay.
screen and you can do the honors. Okay.
Okay. It's coming up, not yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Beautiful.
I
Okay.
think I have a feeling this is Rekha only.
Okay. Guiding light at 5. It began with a vision, simple and true, a space for coaching's essence to shine through, not surface, not fleeting, but with depth and meaning at its core. Service to others and learning and more. In 5 short years, the community grew with lessons, retreats, and mentoring too. Conversations deep, skills sharpened with care, a ripple of soulful coaching expanding everywhere. 5 years have passed, yet the question is clear. How can we serve better from here? Not to count trophies, not dwell on the past, but to honor the trust and the bonds that last. The reflection, the voices, the shared insight, the community spirit that shines so bright, through conversations rich, through practice refined, through presence that anchors both heart and mind. So today, we gather not just to acclaim, but to pay forward the gifts in Guiding Light's name. A circle of reflection, a pause to see, to reimagine together what yet can be. Srikanth, you've led with humility rare, an engineer's mind, a mentor's care, and the coach's presence, steady and profound, a stillness where the divine voice resounds. Presence, practice, prosperity, your song, a compass that guides as we journey along. Presence to witness, practice to grow, prosperity in the lives we touch and know. Here's to 5 years of dedication and grace, to a community shaped by your steadfast embrace, and to the light that shines, unwavering and bright, our beacon, our guiding light. This must be Ganesh.
I will allow the poet to reveal themselves privately because they are a little shy.
Okay.
Okay, if it is not Rekha, if it is shy means I can only think of one more name.
Think in private, please. I don't think
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So that brings us to the end of our anniversary celebration. We'll come back another time when we reveal our website. I think that's the reason why the website was not done this time, because it calls for another celebration to meet with all of you like this. Probably that's the reason. So on behalf of everybody, thank you so very much. Thank you for being part of this story and for shaping what's going to come next. So here's to 5 years behind us and many, many, many more meaningful years ahead with all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye. Good night.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
everyone.
Thank you.